it's not just something that, you know, like we can play around with all like hours and stuff, you know, like if no one comes, we're stuck on the side of the road on the interstate in Texas with no water and no AC. We can't get out of here, man. And it's just not working. So if any of you guys watched like our last video, it was literally one of the most fun videos I think we've ever made, and this is like the polar opposite of that video.
It was our 3-year anniversary, and I kid you not, one bad thing led off the other.
I think it's important to watch the whole video, but also this day was like absolutely insane, so what we got to film was kind of here and there, so it's gonna be a little different than most of our videos.
We woke up and we started heading over to Colorado Springs. We got to Amarillo, Texas, got a pit stop real quick, and then everything went to crap.
Everyone went to crappy.
Everything went to crap.
You awake now?
Yeah, barely.
It is really beautiful. Look at that. The only problem is Tara has to go to the bathroom, and we didn't think about just going to the bathroom in the hotel parking lot we're sleeping at, so we're trying to find a gas station, but there's nothing out here. You can pee at that little cabana thing. That is so cute. They're so sweet. So this is actually where stuff starts to get really bad. We got to a gas station, Tara switched over, and literally was driving for what, maybe like 20 minutes?
Yeah, probably. A couple miles.
And then this all happened. So basically, it's our anniversary, 3 years, and we're on our way to Colorado because we were gonna stay at like a resort lodge kind of thing, and we hit a pothole and it busted both the tires on our passenger side, and we're like 5 hours away from the nearest like place that has the tires because they're like performance tires, so people don't just carry them. So we're waiting on a tow truck, and it's gonna be a really expensive anniversary. So please like the video.
I can't. I did it. That's the worst part.
It's fine. There was the biggest pothole I've ever seen in my life, right in the middle of the road. So,
and it was like in the middle of like an intersection.
It happens. I was really irritated, but we're getting through it. So we'll update you. Welcome to our vlog.
I'm gonna cry again.
Don't cry. This is a road, if you didn't know, and this is where we're stuck, on the side of the road. So both of my tires are just totally flat. This one's literally all the way flat. Happy anniversary. I told them that we just got tested for coronavirus for our physicals. We passed. We have N95 masks, we have hand sanitizer. One of us could stay in the car, and they just being stubborn, they say they wouldn't do it. And she says, well, you can just get an Uber. Get a 5-hour Uber.
So what are you supposed to do? Wait on the outside of someplace for a 5-hour Uber to get there?
Yeah, that was her suggestion.
Okay, I'll take care of that rental car. I take care of that company.
As we were trying to figure out a plan, we kind of just like hung out and chilled and played with Milo and tried to like enjoy it as much as we could, but things just kept getting worse. We're still waiting on the hold right now. This is a rough situation. I'm sorry, we've been on the side of the road now for probably 2 or 3 hours, and it's just, we can't get out of here, man. And it's just not working. Tow company won't budge. Probably looking at another 5 hours just sitting here waiting. So I don't know, we'll see. We got another update.
3 hours later.
They found another towing company that can put us both in the tow truck because we have gloves and masks and everything, whatever. But we have to wait another 4.5 hours for them. We're just gonna wait here, and then we have a 4-hour tow truck ride into Colorado Springs. Like we said, the first tow company wouldn't even come and help us out, and we're obviously stranded in like the middle of nowhere. Like there's absolutely nothing out there. And they said only one of us could come in the tow truck, and they suggested that either Tara or I get a 4-hour Uber, which was over $400.
It just sucks because like how, like what are the other circumstances? Like people are traveling with people all the time.
Yeah.
You're only gonna take one person, you're just gonna leave that other person stranded.
We'll keep you guys updated. Right now we're just gonna watch some Avatar and play with Milo, I guess.
We're on the side of the road. Still. We are trying to pack up the car so it can get towed and it will be like somewhat neat. Yeah, I've kind of passed the hunger point. I'm not even hungry anymore. I'd rather really just take a shower. I really love a shower right now.
Best anniversary ever. So the tow truck we got was supposed to be there in 4.5 hours, and this is 3.5 hours into that 4.5 hour wait.
You were just double checking to see if the people were coming or on their way, getting close.
Literally, I didn't, because they didn't give us a single update, and so I had to call them. You can give them my number.
I did leave him a voicemail.
It's not just something that, you know, like we can play around with all like hours and stuff, you know, like if no one comes, we're stuck on the side of the road on the interstate in Texas with no water and no AC. I paid like over $1,000 and I was told 4.5 hours. So I don't like being a dick, and I know you guys deal with a lot of dicks and I hate being that guy, but this is like a very serious situation, and like I don't really know what we're supposed to do if someone's not here to pick us up, you know what I mean?
Alrighty, yes sir. I am trying to get a driver out to you. I have the one we are going to be sending you. He is running his 2 calls so that he can't get out there. I had all kinds of calls out to my boss right now, just trying to get a hold of him.
Okay, well if you could just, I appreciate that, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my god, dude. So basically after that conversation, we were 6 hours in, or like really 7 hours in at that point, and we'd been waiting 3.5 hours, and we were expecting a tow truck in the next 30 minutes to an hour. And she said it hadn't even left yet, so it's gonna be another 4 hours.
Colorado Springs.
Which is like 5 hours away, 4.5 hours away. So after that 7 hours, we're supposed to say another 4.5, 5 hours. It's gonna be like 11 hours on the side of the road, 12 hours. And we just needed to get back, so we
needed to get off the side of the road and into like a place, because we didn't have food, we didn't have water, we had my dog.
We were running out of AC, like battery, like it was a long time out there. Anyway, so we had to call another tow truck. So we paid another $270 for a tow truck, another $200 for a hotel room, and we got picked up by the tow truck in about an hour. So it was about 8-9 hours on the side of the road.
But before we got picked up, another bad thing happened.
Yeah. So right when the tow truck was about to pull up, I got out to get it ready to go, and I told Tara to grab the camera so we could film something.
So I get the camera, and I, walk over to Hunter, and I see that he's grabbing something from the trunk, and I see him close it, and I put the camera on top of the windshield to start filming like the tow truck towing the car and whatnot.
You can't, there's no audio or anything, but Tara put the camera.
I can make the audio.
Yeah.
Stop!
That's it. And basically the front pushed the camera against the windshield and cracked it, like a big crack. Literally 5 minutes before we got picked up by the tow truck.
Yeah, and like in 1 second you'll see the tow truck pull around. And
you can see how just stressed out and distraught and heartbroken I was over this.
Get to the car!
And then I had to Tara, just please get in the car, I can't do this right now. I just gotta get this thing on the tow truck and we gotta get out of here.
Oh my gosh!
That's what was Hunter thinking? I can't believe it. I'm gonna have to kill her.
Yep.
And then the tow truck pulled up. So Bob helped us get the car loaded on the truck, and Bob was about the only good tow truck experience we had the whole time, and I'll leave his stuff in the description, but he took us back to the hotel and we got the car unloaded, and then we just got in bed and got ready to sleep. We made it to a hotel. We're literally like 10 minutes away from where we broke down, so we pretty much Just spent like 9 hours on the side of the road for fun.
Yes, and a lot of money.
Yeah, but at least we got a place to shower and sleep. And the one who actually, Bob, who actually came and towed us, was really nice and helped us out. He actually picked me up to go get Golden Chick.
You did?
Yeah. The other tow company, after we got to our hotel, I called them because they still haven't given me an update. And they're like, oh yeah, we sent a tow truck. It's on its way. Granted, it's a 4-hour drive, so they're like over 3 hours away. But I'm like, y'all didn't think it would be important to let us know that you're sending a truck? So we're seeing if they can pick us up in the morning and tow us to Colorado Springs, but I don't know.
So annoying. And the main guy, their boss or whatever, won't even talk to us.
He was supposed to call me like 5 hours ago, so I'm going to put them here. Also leave them a horrible Yelp review.
We'll see what happens.
Unless they really turn around tomorrow, but it's a rough day. Best anniversary ever.
3 years, baby.